Alright guys, welcome back to another Opera Omnia video where we are going to look into Vayne's rework, his LD weapon and his BT weapon. Shout out to Cruz from Dissidia Compendium for getting this information for me to make this video. So if you do enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for future content, and if you want to share this video around with the DFFOO community, make sure to do so that way everybody can know exactly what's going on with Vayne's new kit. So let's start off with his BT weapon. Vayne's BT ability, which is the Giga Flare Sword. It is an 8-hit AoE melee brave attack plus an AoE HP attack executed twice with 100% potency per hit. The HP damage is split. When attacking a single target, it deals increased brave damage of 60%. After the first HP attack, he increases his own brave by 50% of the total HP damage dealt. The brave damage dealt limit can exceed the 9999 by 20%, so up to 11,998 per hit. And the obtainable brave and HP damage dealt limits can exceed the 99,999 by 20%, up to 111,998. After using the following, the burst effect is applied. At the start of an ally's turn, the brave regen is based off of 30% of the individual's max brave. The party attack up 30%, party brave damage dealt up 30%, party brave damage dealt limit can exceed the 999 by 20%, so up to 11,998 a hit. And then after a party member breaks a target, it triggers a follow-up attack performed by Vayne once per action. So you can imagine the the team comms that you can do around Vayne, and to be able to basically, the way that I see it, seeing as how you are going to constantly break the enemy, with whatever units you use, especially if you focus on only units that constantly break all the time, like say COD with her LD weapon. That's going to be a lot of follow-up weapons if you do have COD's burst effect active with her follow-up, and then you got Vayne right behind that. That's going to be pretty nutty. The team cons that you can make with that is very nasty. Now, Vayne's VT follow-up is a 3-hit single target melee brave attack plus single target HP attack that is executed twice with the 30% potency per hit. Stolen max brave overflow limit of 150%. After each HP attack increases his own brave by 20% of the total HP damage dealt. This follow-up cannot start a chase sequence but does activate during any burst mode. If there are two of this character in battle, only the first one can activate the burst effect will trigger the follow-up. Now, Vayne's BT plus limit breaks. At 0 out of 3 when using the Giga Flare Sword, the total brave potency goes up from 1600 to 3200, with the 100% potency per hit becomes 200% potency per hit. Wow. The brave damage dealt limit is further increased up to from 11,998 to 29,997 per hit. Wow. This is all just throwing a book into him, and that's it. Obtainable brave and HP damage dealt limits are further increased from 119,998 up to 499,995. That's nutty with just a book. Holy crap. At 1 out of 3, you get an extra turn during his burst mode. At 2 out of 3, the BT follower becomes a 4-hit single target melee brave attack plus a single target HP attack executed twice with a 30% potency per hit. The following improvements are added to the burst effect. The increases the effect of the party attacker from 30% to 60%. That's good. Increases the effect of party brave damage dealt limit can exceed 999, so from 20% to 30%, up to 12,998 a hit. And then finally, at 3 out of 3, you unlock the BT ability, the Giga Flare Sword. That is a big improvement to his BT attack, especially at 0 out of, just throwing a book at him increases his brave potency by a lot. And then 2 out of 3 just makes his follow-up even nastier. Damn. Wow, that's crazy. Vayne's LD ability, which is Contempt. It is a 4 hits AoE melee brave attack plus AoE HP attack executed 3 times with 100% potency per hit. The HP damage dealt is split. The stolen max brave overflow limit is 150%. After the first and second HP attacks, it increases his own brave by 20% of the total HP damage dealt. It grants him 3 levels of the Conqueror's power to himself for 2 actions. It grants Contempt to himself for 6 actions. No action delay. And if you are at 3 levels of Conqueror's power, then Contempt changes to Contempt Plus. Cool. So it's similar to what his skill 1 and skill 2 will do already. Now, Contempt Plus is a 4 hits AoE melee brave attack plus AoE HP attack executed 3 times. Wait. Oh, okay, so everybody does it. Okay, I missed that part. With 100% potency per hit. HP damage dealt is still split. Max brave overflow limit is still 150%. After the first and second HP attack, it increases its own brave by 20% of the total HP damage dealt. It extends the Conqueror's power duration by 2. Ooh. Okay. It grants the Contempt to himself for 6 actions, no action delay, and does not increase turn count. So basically, in a way, to try to get the most out of his LD ability, it seems like you had to get his skills to the plus version before, so you can take advantage of his plus ability from his LD. So I mean, so the way that I see it, it seems like when it comes to turn rotation, maybe start off with the LD to get the plus already from everything else, and then, you know, do the normal actions that you would normally do with Vayne. Or you can kind of do the complete opposite and build up his stacks before using his LD weapon and getting those the Contempt Plus. That's, I don't know. I'd have to test. If I get his LD, I'll figure it out. Let's continue. Contempt buff. Ooh, okay. So the buff that he gets from his LD ability: party attack up 20%, party max brave up 20%, party HP dealt up 10%, party brave regen based on max brave 20%. To himself, he gets a 20% up attack boost. Vayne's total will get a, oh, okay. So the party and what he gives to himself stacks together. So Vayne gains a total of a 40% attack up, 40% max brave up. His self HP damage dealt up 10%, or for Vayne's total will be 20%. And then the brave regen is based on his max brave, but his will be 30%. That's not too shabby. Let's see. I think that's kind of typical for most units nowadays when it comes to like HP damage dealt up and stuff like that. His LD limit breaks at 1 out of 3. Attack up 20%, or I guess 40%, you know, whenever you max him out and everything. And then when using Contempt or Contempt Plus, the brave damage dealt increases by 10%. 2 out of 3, when using his LD ability, the duration of Contempt increases from 6 to 12. Ooh, okay, that's cool. And then at a max limit break, increases default uses for his LD ability from 3 to 4. Nice. His LD extension: when using Contempt, increases the brave damage dealt by 20%. This effect increases based on the active level of Conqueror's power. Oh, okay. Let's see. The 4-hit AoE melee brave attack plus AoE HP attack executed 3 times becomes a 5-hit AoE melee brave attack plus an AoE HP attack executed 3 times with a 90% potency per hit. The total brave potency is increased from let's see, 1,200% to 13,050%, something like that. I'm not too sure. I may have to get back with him just to confirm that, just to make sure if that was like incorrect or not. The stolen max brave overflow limit can increase from 150 to 180%. The amount of brave recovered based on HP damage dealt after HP attacks is increased by 10%. Oh, so from 20% to 30%. That's very good. That is very, very good. Now we're going to his rework. His crystal level 55 rework. When using Mach Wave or Mach Wave Plus, the total brave hits are increased to 5 with 80% potency per hit. The total Brave potency increased from 300% to 400%, and it deals HP. Oh, excuse me. It deals 80% splash HP damage. Nice. When using Mach Wave Plus, it doesn't consume ability use. Okay, nice. His Crystal level 60 rework for Force of Will uses. He gets. So he gets an extra 2 uses for his skill 2. Nice. When using Force of Will and Force of Will Plus, the total Brave hits increase by 2, so the hits distribution becomes 4 plus 4 rather than 2. Okay, nice. Very nice. The total Brave potency increased from 360% to 480%. The stolen max Brave overflow limit is 150. After the first HP attack, increase his own Brave based on 50% HP damage dealt. Nice. Yes, that is awesome. So he will most likely be doing some high damage every single time that he attacks. That's great. He definitely needed that, and that's gonna help him out a lot. When using Force of Will Plus, does not consume ability use. When using Kick and Kick Plus, the total Brave hits are increased to 4 with 60% potency per hit. When using Pummel and Pummel Plus, the total Brave hits increased to 3 with a 60% potency per hit. So yeah, Vayne? What? I don't know. Vayne got a solid rework to his skills, especially with getting the amount of Brave back after the first HP damage hit. That's very nice. And the fact that he also got an extra 2 uses to his skill 2 is fantastic. But what catches my attention with his LD weapon is the fact that you are able to stack up on his buffs, which is nice. And the party is also getting the party is getting some small buffs, but I mean, nowadays, I mean, in the JP side, you usually have those ores with a lot of characters now. So that, basically he's adding more to what we already have, which is good. And his BT is nasty though. His BT plus at 0 out of 3 is very good. And then like maxing him out, especially at 2 out of 3, the improvements to his BT fall. Look, there is a good amount of characters right now that can easily can break the enemy like at any moment if they wanted to. And to have Vayne with that follow-up, even if he were to bring him as a friend unit like that right there, just, oh my god, the team comms that you can do with Vayne or a friend Vayne. Yo, Vayne is about to be he's gonna be he's gonna be very bad. He's gonna be very bad, and I mean that in a good way, not a bad way. So yeah, I can't wait. I don't know, man. Should I go for the BT or should I wait? I don't know, because COD's BT plus is I didn't read too much on it, but it looks good as well. Oh man, this is gonna be tough, but I don't know. I'd have to really think on it because this banner drops tonight as I'm recording this video. So you guys let me know what you guys think on the information that I've read. I will copy and paste everything and put it in a pinned comment on this video, so that if you want to look through it again, you're more than welcome to. But thank you again to Cruz from Dissidia Compendium for getting all this information together for me. And other than that though, like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, guys. Let me know what you think, and I will catch you guys in my next video.